So this heat exchanger I'm going to show you today is from a Carrier 90%. So this one that we pulled out. Now, something that they had on these 90% Carriers is a lot of them they actually put a bulletin out, which in my opinion should have been a recall, but they were able to get away with a bulletin. So I'm going to show you what happens to them and what they do. So from the outside, you know, it looks like it's pretty worn down. This one was about 17 years old. Looks pretty worn down, you know, it's not too great, but it doesn't look like, you know, everything has completely failed yet. Well, this is what you want to look for. When these are in the unit, get your either your head or flashlight, get something to where you can actually see the secondary. And see if I can show you this. Those little spots right around here. See how you can see that calcium buildup? That is what you want to look for. You want to look for those rust spots and everything. So what's happening right now is this heat exchanger, the secondary heat exchanger, is actually popping and you know, creating leaks through there. And it will start dripping water. Very dangerous to have inside your house. So what we did was we went ahead and opened this one completely up, and I'll show you what it looks like from the inside of this heat exchanger. Focus here. So this is the inside of the heat exchanger. So you can see that is not good at all. So that is what's happening when you have a secondary heat exchanger fail. So what this one was doing was actually shutting off because it was getting too hot, because you can obviously see there's no way to get any kind of air through there, airflow, or get your flame through there at all. So everything was completely clogged up. None of this stuff here you can see from the outside. You have to completely rip this heat exchanger out to be able to get to this. So you could have a heat exchanger that looks decent from the outside, but actually looks like this on the inside. So you really got to be careful, and you really need to look for all these. Sometimes, you know, this one was actually really bad, but you need to make sure that there's no calcium buildup coming from your secondary heat exchanger. If that's the case, you need to look up, see if it's on the bulletin, and you need to get it out of there immediately. This one here, I'll actually show you. We found a couple of spots that had actually cracked. The primary also, you can see the crack in there. So this one was extremely bad. But luckily the customer realized that there was a problem, because this one shut off on high limit, and we were able to come out there and replace his furnace for him.